Hey guys, it's me, Made Up Jen, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a first impression review of this. This is the Wugoyu Eyebrow and Lash Lift and Tint Kit. And now that I've officially become part of the Eyebrow Lift gang, I decided to buy an actual lash and eyebrow lift kit. I did buy this on Amazon during their Prime deals. It does have a black color right here. This is pretty much letting you know this is to tint the eyebrows or the lash black. It does have an actual tint and a developer in the kit, which is right here. So this half, you guys already know, this is literally like the actual lash lift kits that I've always used and reviewed for you guys here. And then we have this other second half. So this is the tint and this is the developer. This one is the perm, the fixation, the cleanser, the nutrition and the cleanser. And then we have the wide brush up here, and then we have the lash lift pads here, and the lash glue. I forgot the lash glue's in the middle. This kit also comes with one, oh no, it's two. I thought it was one. It comes with two eye gel patches. I usually don't use these. I might use this one today. The purpose of this one is pretty much to pull down the lashes on the bottom portion of your eye, so it can pull down so that when you try to glue these to the pad and lift these, they won't get stuck to the actual upper portion of your lashes and they'll stay down here. That does happen to me a little bit more on the corner right here, but I don't know, I'm still like debating whether I want to use this or not. And as you guys know, these always come also with these. These are the disposable mascara wands, and then these are disposable Q-tips. I don't know specifically what these are. And then it also comes with a pair of gloves. I don't use the gloves. It's just, for what? I feel like if I were doing this on somebody else, obviously I would need the gloves, but I'm doing this on myself, so I already washed my hands. I'm good to go. Also, some stuff that you need apart from the actual kit are Q-tips. If you do not want to use these disposable ones here and you want to save these for like a friend and you want to do this experiment and do it on them first before you do it on yourself, you can obviously use these. You can use Q-tips, and the one thing you really do need is this. This is plastic wrap. You just need a little bit. This little bit goes a long way. And then also the most important thing other than that is you need napkins, paper towel, because there is a portion when you have to remove the product. It usually says to remove it with the wide brush, but I just remove it with the paper towel with nothing on it. Just remove it and then I go on to the next step. So these are just like the additional things you really like. These two things you really do need separately apart from what already comes into the kit. I would like to really do both of my lashes and my eyebrows at the same time, but I am doing this on myself and I have to be able to see, and I can't see when I have both eyes covered, so I can't really see like my progress, so I have to do one and one. If you can do both, good for you. If you have someone to help you, great, but for me specifically, I am by myself. I'm gonna do this process by myself. Everything I do, DIY girl right here, I do it on myself. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can see where I'm at right now with my lashes and my brows. So as you guys can see, my lashes are starting to fall already. I actually did the lash kit about a month ago and they're still going pretty strong, but if you see me turn to the side, half of my lashes are already laying flat. So it's making the ones that are lifted going this weird direction because they're just laying over them, and we need to just redo that. And if you guys see my brows, this brow right here is the one that already flicks up. So it's you know, it's there. And then we have this one that lays flat. But if you guys can see, they're starting to also go down. So that's also why I need to refresh this. But I did this with a lash kit, not an eyebrow and lash lift kit. So it lasted about 3 weeks, almost a month. This is what I have now, almost at a month. For the lashes, obviously they stayed up longer because this kit was meant for lashes to permanently lift them, not for permanently lifting the eyebrow ones. So this one is a lift kit, but it doesn't say it's permanent. Usually some of these will tell you, like my icon one, it'll say, oh, it expires this date. But once you start using it and you actually open it, the potency of it will last about 3 to 6 months, and then after that it's done. So once you open these, they usually expire, give or take, within 3 to 6 months after you've already opened them. They do have obviously an expiration date, like on the bottom, like this one does right here, but that doesn't mean that it will give you the full potency of that until that date, once it's already been opened. And then the instructions are in the back of the sleeve that you slide off from the box. And sorry if you guys hear all those birds, there's like a tree right outside of my house and the birds are like straight chilling right now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all my little bottles and I'm just gonna open them up and remove these tabs. Each one of these comes with one of these safety tabs. It's just so this product won't spill because they're laying like this in the box. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these from all 4 of the little bottles, and I'm gonna put these on the side. So the one thing I'm not gonna use, oh snap, which just fell, is I'm not gonna use these. They only had the tint in black. They didn't have it in any other color, and I don't have any other color to use anyway. My lashes are already black as hell. I don't need to tint them more, so I'm not gonna use that. And then if you guys haven't seen any of my other eyebrow videos, you guys already know, like, I bleached them. I don't like them black. I have naturally super black hair, so I lighten my brows, so I'm definitely not using that. So that's actually, I'm gonna put that to the side. So let's go ahead and really get started now with all the process. I'm gonna grab my little diadema, my headband thing, and I'm just gonna pull my hair back just to make sure I don't have any actual hair in the way. And then the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to grab the cleanser, which is the number 4 right here, this cleanser. And I'm going to grab one of my Q-tips. Make sure to keep all your Q-tips separated by the product you use. Like, you want to make sure that one is just for the perm, one is just for the fixation, one is just for the nutrition, and one is just for the cleanser. At some point I will use these mascara wands to clean the lashes and also to apply the nutrition after, but I separate those as well. I make sure to be very hygienic when it comes to using all of these products, because you just never know, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe all of this. I already did my skincare like 3 hours ago or so. So we're just pretty much removing all the dirt and oil from that. On the instructions, it says select the appropriate size lash lift: small, medium, medium 1, medium 2, large, to match the length of your lashes. And it actually does give you a tip. It says if you it says small size equals more curl. I don't have very long lashes, as you guys can tell already from where my lashes are already lifted. So I usually always go with the small to give me the most curl. If you already have like very long lashes, I would suggest you stick to like the M2 or the large, because you can get more curl in your length. I obviously don't have very long lashes, so for me it's gonna be a little bit different. So these are all the pads. This one doesn't have a self-sticky one like the other one I used, but I'm okay with that. It gave me the same result anyway. I still have to struggle. And then also for these pads, I am going to use the cleanser, and I'm going to clean the pad. And make sure everything is clean so that the glue can have something to actually stick to. And then I am going to open one of these iPads. I'm going to go ahead and just use it on my eye. I usually don't use these because these are more for like people who are doing it on other people and they have the time to do it, you know. They can lay relax while the other person's doing all the job, but I'm doing it by myself, so it's kind of hard for me to be like, oh yeah, let me do it on myself. It's really hard, honestly. Hopefully this is cooling. The last time I used one of these, they were very cool and refreshing. So it says to go under and grab the lashes. Yeah, this is definitely something you should do, like if you're doing it on somebody else or if somebody else is doing it on you, because it is not comfortable to have your eye open while this is on at all. Like if I were like just a person who was just doing this, it would be perfectly fine, but because I do have to keep my eye open to do it on myself, I don't know if this is the best decision for me right now. But we're already invested, but it is uncomfortable, especially if you're looking down like I am to do this process. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this kit thing right here, this lash lift pad, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the glue. Hopefully the glue is good. The worst thing about these like kits is if the glue doesn't like work, because if the glue doesn't work, nothing like really works here. And I will be applying more of the glue like on the outer corners. This whole like pad process, it's literally like when you apply lashes. Like if you don't apply them right, the outer and inner corner will stick out. And it says to wait about 20 seconds for it to get tacky. So just like with lashes, I'm gonna do this and wait for it to get tacky. The problem is some of these lashes got stuck under the pad. I'm just gonna hold this on for a couple of seconds. Oh my god, I'm just gonna take this off. Ugh. It's uncomfortable as hell. I cannot. Okay, and I'm just gonna grab my Y brush. Again, this has a flat side and then it has an actual comb on the other side. And with the comb itself, I'm just gonna go under here and pull out my lashes, because some of my actual lashes went under there. And now we're gonna put glue on the pad and we're gonna wait a little bit for it to get tacky, and then we're gonna start doing the lashes. Okay, and it says to wait about 30 to 60 seconds for the glue to get tacky, and then we're gonna start applying the lashes over the pad. Honestly, this glue has been the best glue I've used from all of the kits, because all of my kits, every time I do this pad, these corners are like lifting. They're technically lifting a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell that it is lifting a little bit, but it's still sticking, and that's the one thing I'm already in love with from just this kit. And then with you're gonna use this flat side right here, and you're gonna go from the root and pull up, and you're gonna start sticking your lashes to the pad. Make sure that when you're sticking them though, that they are separated. You don't want them to stick together. You don't want them to one bent, one flat, one not, because however you put your lashes on this pad, that's however they're going to lift. So we want to make sure that we have this process nice and even and straight. Okay, I can feel the stickiness, but some of these lashes are not really like grabbing on. So I am going to go back in with the glue, and I'm going to just do this. This is something I did learn how to do on the other one when I was doing my brows. For some reason my lashes are just like not going where they're supposed to. Let's see if we can fix that right now. And be patient because you can easily rip off your lashes in this process. The glue does work. The problem is my lashes are so freaking crooked from how they've been growing out from the last lift kit I did. I might be able to do both. I know I said I wasn't gonna do both, but I think I might be able to do both and then do my lashes in the process. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out because why the not? I'm gonna start cleaning my eyebrows. I just wanted to do a test like run with my lashes because, well, I wanted to do a test run mostly with the glue because the glue is always like the thing I struggle with the most in every one of these kits that I always use. Like the glue doesn't get tacky enough, or the glue doesn't, like the pads don't want to stick to my eyes. Like it's such a struggle to like deal with this thing. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I should just do one or if I should do both, or what am I gonna do, like what's the process I'm gonna do. But now we're gonna do all of it now that I know, you know. I know I look funny talking to you guys with one lash all open, one eye open up like this. I'm scared because usually for my lashes I do the whole amount of time, which is 12 minutes. And then for the eyebrows I do the less time, which is 10, because it usually tells you between 8 to 13 minutes depending on the kit you're using. This one says between 10 and 12. So usually my eyebrows I go less, and the reason why I go less on my eyebrows is because I don't want them to burn completely. There's so much more hair there, you know. Here we go, eye number one, eye number two. Like if you've seen any of my other eyelash like lift reviews, I swear as soon as I stick this, like this lifts automatic, this lifts automatic, and then I'm already pissed off and I have to like hold on to the edges because they're not sticking. But with this one, like as soon as I apply it, we're good to go. Like how crazy is that? This one, the corner, it looks like it's not sticking, but let's see. We got both lashes up. Now we're moving on to the brows. So same thing for the brows. We're putting in a bunch of glue in there. And since it's already getting tacky, I'm going to go in with the brush. Alright, now that we have everything glued, I'm going to start with the lashes first. We're going to move on to number one, the perm. Be careful not to get this in your eye, by the way. And I am going to brush it with the Y brush because some of these hairs are not the way I want them to be. They're bent. Specifically just this lash, because this lash right here is the one that I didn't get as good as I want it. I'm reapplying some more because I did remove some of the perm solution when I was brushing through it. Now we're applying some to the eyebrows. Alright, now we're going to go in with the wrap. I'm going to put a timer for 12 minutes. My eyes got a little tear-dyed, so we're doing that. But real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a mascara wand, and I'm just gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna reapply a little bit of the perm. And then I'm gonna put these in the wrap again. Just the lashes. For 1 more minute. Okay, 1 more minute, just the lashes. Just the brows, sorry. And then real quick, I'm gonna just try to brush this back onto the pad. I'm starting the process of removing the perm because the next step is go in with a white brush and remove the perm so that we can apply the next solution, which is the fixation. And I'm just gonna grab my paper towel. I'm gonna rip off a bit of it, and then I'm just gonna tap on here. And then tap on here. I'm pretty much removing the perm with a clean paper towel. And now I'm going to remove this. And with a clean paper towel also, just going to move up here and remove the perm. And then this is where we kind of start shaping our brows, because the fixation is literally what's going to set all of this. The pads right here are obviously coming off, which is fine. This is literally what always happens every time I use this anyway. It has nothing to do with the glue, honestly. It's just what the perm does. At this point, we gotta try to get these lashes to stick back onto the pad so we can do the last step. So same thing applies to this. This is the most important step, honestly, because the fixation is going to finish setting everything the way we want it. So we need to make sure that everything is facing in the right direction. We don't have any bends. And now we're going to go in with the number 2, which is the fixation. This is what's going to set everything, and we're almost done with this whole process, honestly. I'm going to grab a brand new Q-tip right here. Honestly, I don't even read the instructions anymore. They're all along the line like the same. I just always start reading it off in the beginning because some of these require you to like curl your lashes before, which honestly I don't know why you would need to curl your lashes before, because the glue and everything here is supposed to like hold everything up already, and the curler can leave like this weird dent in your lashes. So that's also why I don't like to curl my lashes before. For the eyebrows though, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I am going to put obviously the fixation, but I'm going to also move my eyebrows into the direction that I want them to start going, because I don't want all of them super straight up like this. The corners need to change a little bit. We're starting to give the brows a shape here. Apply a little bit more again, because again I removed some of it when I ran through it with the brush. I'm gonna remove the wrap at the 10-minute mark, and I'm gonna just pretty much fix anything that might have not gone through the way I wanted it to, and then I'm gonna leave it on for an extra minute depending on which one it is, like if it's the lashes or if it's my brows. I'm hoping I got this right because I can't see obviously if I did this right. So here's to hoping I got it right, because this is the last step. This is what's going to set everything, and we're good to go. So 10 minutes guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes. What I'm doing now is I'm just brushing through, making sure that everything is where it needs to be. I do go in an extra like little 30 seconds just here. These I did lift them up obviously, and I left them in the pad, but we're gonna remove the pad now. we're removing the pads. We're removing the pads and hoping for the best right now, because obviously I don't know what they look like. That's the problem with doing all of it together at the same time. Like, you don't know what this is looking like when you put the wrap over it because you can't see. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the number 4, which is the cleanser. And I'm going to grab a clean paper towel. Damn, I lost a good amount of lashes, man. On my one eye. Okay, and then we're just going to clean up everything. Okay, and now remove this. It's been 30 seconds already. Again, just removing. I'm gonna start with the lashes first, and then I'm gonna move on to the brows. What I do is I go in on one side with the cleanser on my eyelid and the lashes, and then I flip it. Just flip it, and then I kind of fold the paper towel a bit. Before you put your cleanser away though, do clean your eye pads. You want to keep these clean before you put them back into the box. And when you put them back in the bag, make sure to put them back in the same way they went in. You don't want them to get a weird bend, because when you get a weird bend, that's also when you try to redo this, that's when you have a hard time sticking them to you, because the way they were placed in the bag gave it like a weird bend, and then now they're not the same and you're annoyed with your iPads. And then I'm gonna grab another mascara wand, and with the cleanser, just gonna dip it in here a little bit, not a lot, because for some reason if you put the whole mascara wand in there, there's a lot of cleanser in here, and you don't want to get it in your eye because it will burn. And I'm just going through my lashes. As you can see, I put a little bit too much. You can tell by how my lashes are getting wet. It's all good. It's all good. It looks like we got a good curl. Alright, and now with paper towel, we're going to remove it from the lash eyebrows. Okay. And then we're gonna go in with the wand. We're going through there, we're removing everything. And then we're gonna go one more time with the paper towel and some cleanser on the actual brow and eyelid one last time, because we don't know if we got all of it out. And then now we're gonna move on to our last and final step, guys. I'm so excited about this. We're already done. We're gonna go in with the number 3, the nutrition. And the way that I do it is, yes, I'm gonna grab another one of these mascara ones, a clean one obviously, and I'm actually gonna just put the tip, because this is like oil. So obviously we permed our hair, so it's like we burned our hair. So we need to apply some moisture back in there to replenish what we just did. God, that ice cream man. Right when I'm about to finish. Alright guys, this is the finished look. As you guys can see, I managed to do my lashes, my brows. I was scared for my lashes, not my brows. I knew my brows were gonna come out good. It was just the lashes that I was scared of, because I can't see obviously when I'm putting the wrap if this is gonna lift it the way it's supposed to, because I can't see. I tried to open my eyes and I ended up making my eyes cry the first portion. The second portion, I just like, screw it. I'm just gonna put it, and if it goes, it goes. It doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. For the brows, I did just trim them. I went in with just my brush, my spoolie, and my scissors that I bought at Walmart. I haven't been able to find these to link these for you guys, but if I can find them, I will link them down below. But yeah, guys, I am so impressed by this kit. I am so impressed by this kit. I'm so glad I bought this kit. It was between this one and another one, and they both were lash and eyebrow lift kits, and they both had a tint in there to dye the lashes and the brows, but I decided to just go with this one based off of the reviews, and I'm so glad I did it. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, just off of the glue and the lash pad sticking, that won me over 100%. I can't attest for the tint part because, as you guys know, and I said this at the beginning of the video, I don't tint my brows or my lashes black. I like to go lighter. The only complaint I'm gonna have about them is that they don't have a selection for the tint. They only have black. They don't have like a brown, a light brown. It'd be nice if they had a little bit of a variety on the tint, because not all of us want to have black brows. Obviously, if you've seen any of my hair dye videos or my bleaching video, you guys know I don't like to have black brows. I think it looks not nice when you have lighter hair color and then your brows are super black. I just personally do not like that. But if you like that, or if you can let me know down below if you tried this and this black tint works, please let me know down below. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. And also let me know if you guys like this video by liking the video. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! There's no pad on this. Where did it fall? Bro, where did it fall? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Where did it fall? Oh, it's stuck on it was stuck on the pad. I'm over here like, oh my god, where's my thing? I don't know where it's at.